Danielle, you're the new Wigan Athletic Women's Manager. Just how proud does that make you feel?
Really proud. It's great to be involved. I'm a season ticket holder. I'm a member of the supporters club, so the club means a lot to me. I already have that special connection with the club, and I think to be on board and be given the opportunity to come in and I suppose take the reins from Emerson, who again means so much to this football club, is really proud, and it's a privilege to be on board.
You're a season ticket holder in the West End. That must make it even more special this moment.
Yes, definitely. To be a part of the club that I support is massive for me, and as a coach, it's always an ambition to be a part of your club, the team that you support, the team you follow, and to have that opportunity to come here and be a part of that is really proud.
You follow this club all over the country. Have you been following the progress also of our women's team?
Yes, I followed the progress from last season, what Emerson and the staff did in such a short space of time to build such a competitive team and the players to dominate from start to finish last year was exceptional, really. I managed to get across to a couple of the games, and I think it was probably inevitable at some point I'd be coming across, whether that was to play or to coach or manage. And when the opportunity arose, it was something that I couldn't not apply for.
Hayley Sherratt is a big advocate for this football club. She's a huge role model for women's football in the borough, and we're just so excited to work close with her. Yes,
definitely. I've been in discussion with Hayley from the beginning, really just offering my help, as we spoke before, with being a season ticket holder here. As soon as the club announced that they were launching the women's team, I reached out to Gregor and Hayley and just said if they needed anything, they could reach out at any moment with my experience within the women's game. So yeah, I've been in close connection with Hayley from the very start, and she's done a fantastic job. And I think the way she has navigated building the team and making it competitive, and the facility over at Edgell Road, she's done an excellent job, and I'm really excited to work alongside somebody who matches my values and my beliefs and is a real advocate for the women's game.
Is the facility at Edgell Road another massive reason as to why you wanted to come here? It's an elite facility and one we're really proud of.
Yeah, it's exceptional. I visited the centre a couple of weeks ago with Hayley, and I was blown away by it. As you say, it's a high performance centre. We're in there with the Warriors as well. We know the success that they've had recently, winning at Wembley. And to work alongside them is really nice as well, really special, I think, so we can learn from each other. The facility, I've seen a lot of facilities within the women's game, and it's up there with the best outside the top professional league. So it's something that I personally am really proud to be a part of, and as a club, we should be really, really proud of it.
On the field last term, the Wigan Athletic women's team, they broke records. They was absolutely outstanding. It's a really tough act to follow in many ways, but I hope to continue the good work of Emerson Boyce and make this team your own as well in the process.
Yeah, absolutely. It's big shoes to fill, of course. But my job now is to come in and continue to build on that success, continue to develop the players, and build an environment where they can go out and really perform. And of course, it was a really successful season last year, and we all know that with promotion comes new challenges, tougher opponents, and we're looking to, as I say, build on the success of last year. As a football club, we want to build teams that are capable of challenging for titles, challenging for promotions, and the women is no exception. So that's my job now, to come in and build that type of environment and make sure that the players have got the tools they need to go out and perform on a Sunday to the best that they can be.
You've had a lot of experience in both playing and managing. Can you talk us about your experiences so far before coming here?
Yeah, definitely. So I started playing at a very, very young age in the streets with my brother. Back then there wasn't many women's teams to play for, so I ended up playing for a boys team when I could. I then moved on, went into girls football and got scouted for Manchester City at the age of 15. So I went across to Man City and I spent 10 years there, breaking through into the first team at the age of 16, going on to signing my first professional contract and winning the Continental Cup live on BT Sport, which is probably the highlight of my career. I then spent a short period of time at Everton before taking a short break from the game. I then joined Preston at the time, which rebranded as AFC Fylde. And that was where I started my journey towards leadership and coaching, really. I was there for 7 years. I ended up captaining the side and then eventually stepping into the managerial role. We had a successful 3 years. I left that role 2 seasons ago and joined Curzon Ashton, where, again, we had a really, really good, successful 2 seasons, and last season I think we managed to compete in the top 3 for pretty much all of the seasons. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell, really.
You're bringing a lot of experience to Edge Hall Road, and do you think that experience will be really helpful to our young squad?
Yeah, I hope so. It's not just about developing these players on the pitch, it's about developing them off the pitch as people as well, and I hope that with my experience I'm able to do that. Working with the players, working on development programmes for them individually, whether that's technical, tactical, psychological, physical. I think the group of staff that we've got is great. It's a fantastic setup, and it gives the players amples of opportunities to progress in all areas, as I say, on and off the pitch. And I hope that I can share some of my experiences with them and help them thrive on the pitch. You
mentioned how positive the staff are and the culture we have at Wigan Athletic Football Club. What sort of culture will you be bringing to this team?
A positive one. I think it has to be a place where staff and players want to be a part of it. So definitely a positive culture, striving for excellence over success. We want to be excellent in everything we can do, whether that's on the pitch, off the pitch. We wear the badge at all times, and whilst being competitive, and with the facility at Edge Hall Road, it allows us to be high performing. It's really all about enjoying the game. We're all here for the same reason. We all love football. So yeah, creating a positive and inclusive environment that is capable of being the best and competing.
Ever since the Wigan Athletic women's team were launched back in March 2024, we've had an incredible response from the supporters. It's one of the key aims as well to make them proud at Edge Hall Road and every time step on the field. Absolutely,
and I think that allows us to bring that relationship closer as well. As I say, I watched some of the games last year and I saw the following from the fans, and we look to continue that. We want as many fans down to the games as possible, and the facility at Edge Hall Road hopefully will attract more fans. And also, in terms of the community and the young girls out there of Wigan and the borough, giving them a place to come and watch exciting competitive football, and really aspiring them to be able to see and believe that actually they can strive to play for Wigan, whether that's Wigan football or Warriors. Edge Hall Road allows us to showcase what we're trying to do here.
You're one of our own, and you're so determined to make our supporters proud. What be your message to them ahead of what's going to be a really exciting season yet again?
Yeah, get down to Edge Hall Road. Come and see the facilities. For those that haven't seen it already, it's tremendous, and we want to create an environment where it's not just players and staff on the pitch. We want the fans of Wigan Athletic to be really on board and come on this journey with us. We have an ambitious club, and the women's team is no exception in terms of what we're striving to achieve and where we want to go. And if we can have as many fans as possible on board with us on that journey, I think it'll be it's a really exciting time for the women's team, and we can have a really exciting season.